everyone, welcome back to Pabbly. In this video, we are going to learn how to send personalized follow-up emails for LinkedIn lead ads leads using Gmail. So let's suppose I'm running a business in which I'm capturing all the leads with the help of LinkedIn. I want that whenever I receive a new lead, I should send a follow-up email using Gmail. Now doing this manually will consume a lot of my time, so I've completely automated this process. And to do this automation, I'm going to use Pabbly Connect. So Pabbly Connect is an amazing automation and integration software which requires no coding or programming skills. Here I just need to build connection between LinkedIn and Gmail. With the help of Pabbly Connect, I am going to build this connection in such a way that whenever I am going to receive a new lead from LinkedIn, automatically I am going to send them the follow-up email. Now if you want to learn the step-by-step process, then let me take you all to my screen. So here in this video, we are going to learn how we can send the follow-up email for LinkedIn leads, and for this we are going to create an amazing automation using Pabbly Connect where we are simply going to build connection between LinkedIn and Gmail. So this is the landing page of Pabbly, and you can visit this simply by typing pabbly.com in your browser. Now before we sign into our Pabbly account, let me quickly take you towards Pabbly community. So you can join this Pabbly community to connect with business owners, experts and the Pabbly support team. You can share tips, ask questions and get quick solutions to your automation challenges. You can stay updated on latest features and collaborate with thousands of users who help and support each other every day. Now if you want to learn how you can join this community, then please check out the link given in the description. Let's move back towards Pabbly. After browsing this website, we need to sign into our Pabbly account. On the top right corner, you can see two options, sign in and sign up for free. If you are an existing user, click on this sign in, and if you are a new user, click on this sign up for free, and this will give you 100 tasks free on monthly basis. As I am an existing user, I'll go with the sign in. And here all Pabbly apps page has appeared, which is showing me all the Pabbly applications. I'm going to click on this Pabbly Connect, access now. And here it has taken me towards this dashboard where I will be able to find all my workflows over here and all the folders which I have created over here. Now if you want to create a new folder, simply click on this plus icon, and from here you can create a new folder. For now, I want to create a new workflow, for which I need to click on this create workflow, and I need to select my workflow builder. We have this new beta, which is modern, faster and more flexible one, and then we have this classic, which is a stable and a familiar approach. I'm going to select this new beta, and I'm going to name this workflow first as send personalized follow-up emails for LinkedIn leads ad lead using Gmail, and now I'm going to select my folder. So these are the folders which have been created, and here I'm going to select it as LinkedIn automations and then click on create. So here workflow created successfully. As soon as I click on create, this box has appeared in front of me where I'm going to enter my trigger application. So trigger is basically an event which starts the automation of a workflow. There can be only one trigger step in a workflow, but as many as action steps as you want. Here in this workflow, I want to send the follow-up email to my LinkedIn leads. So which means whenever I'm going to receive a new lead from LinkedIn, automatically I'm going to send them the follow-up email, which means whenever I'm going to receive a new lead from LinkedIn, this complete workflow here will get triggered, because trigger basically activates or triggers any workflow. So here in my trigger application, I will be taking LinkedIn, and in my action application, I will be taking Gmail. So here in my trigger application, let me quickly take LinkedIn. And in my trigger event, I'm going to take this lead notification, which means whenever I'm going to capture a new lead, this workflow should be triggered. And then I'm going to click on this connect. So if you have an existing connection, go with save. If you don't have one, click on this add new connection, then click on this connect with LinkedIn. Now here you need to enter your LinkedIn credentials, and then you have to simply grant away some permissions. Your data is completely safe with Pabbly Connect, so you can do this. Here I have already an existing connection. I've created this connection multiple times, so I'm going to select the existing connection and then save this. You see, connection created successfully. LinkedIn is connected to Pabbly Connect, and now I have to select the sponsored account. If I open my LinkedIn, over here you can see that I'm using this Pabbly's ad account, so I'm going to select the same account from this drop down. After selecting the sponsored account, I simply need to click on the save and send test request, and you will see it has changed to this waiting for webhook response. This means now I need to do a test submission in order to capture the webhook response over here. Now in order to do this test submission, I am going to open my LinkedIn account and I have created a test campaign which I am going to open, where I have created a test lead form and I will do a form submission, which means I am going to generate a lead, and if I capture this response in my workflow, then this shows the connection setup which we have just created is working fine. So here I have opened my LinkedIn. I am going to click on this apply now. Now here this lead form has appeared in front of me and I get to fill the email address and the phone number only, as I am running a test campaign. But if you will be running a live campaign, you will get to fill all the fields which are already pre-filled here, the first name, last name and the company name. So I am going to enter some dummy details in all these fields quickly. So here I have entered my email address as current742@pabblytudes.com. The phone number is this, first name is Pabbly, last name is Subscription Billing Management Service and the company name is MagnetBrains. I'm going to submit this, and as soon as I do this, you will see that I will receive the response in my workflow. And if I open my workflow here, let's wait for the response. You will see whatever details we have submitted while generating this lead or doing this form submission will be captured here. So here I have captured the response. The email address is current742@pabblytudes.com. The phone number is this, first name is Pabbly, last name is Subscription Billing Management Service and the company is MagnetBrains. Here as soon as I've generated the lead or do this form submission, I have captured that response here in this workflow, and this shows the connection setup which we have created between LinkedIn and Pabbly Connect, that is successful. And now whenever I'm going to receive a new form submission, I will start capturing that response here in this workflow. Now moving on towards the next step, whenever I receive a new lead, I want to send them the follow-up email. And to do that, I'm going to click on this add new action step, and in my action application I'm going to search for Gmail, and in my action event I'm going to select it as send email and then click on connect. If you have an existing connection, go with save. If you don't have one, click on this add new connection, then click on this sign in with Google. Here you need to choose your Google account, Gmail account with which you have logged in, and you are going to send this mail. After choosing that account, you need to grant away the permission, for which you need to click on this allow. Your data is completely safe with Pabbly Connect, so you can do this. After the connection is created successfully, we are going to enter these details. But we are not going to enter any of these details manually. Instead, we are going to use a method called mapping, which means we are going to enter the data from the previous response. I have received the response from this LinkedIn, and when I click on this field, I can see this LinkedIn. When I click on this, I can see all the response which I have received from there. I'm going to enter this recipient email address, which is this currentlead@pabblytudes.com. The CC, BCC will remain blank. We just want to send the follow-up to the person or the lead which we have received from LinkedIn. I'm going to enter the sender name as Pabbly, and then I'm going to enter the email subject as. So here I have written the email subject as thanks for connecting, and then I'm going to map the first name and the last name which I have received, which is this one, Pabbly Subscription Billing Management Service. So this has created a custom subject. Now I'm not replying to anyone. I will skip this reply to. I'm going to select my email content type as plain. If you are entering the email in a HTML format, you have to select the email content type as HTML. I'm going to enter the email in the plain format. So I've selected the type as plain. In the email content, I'm going to write. So here I have added this email content. Hi, thank you for showing interest in Pabbly Connect through our recent LinkedIn campaign. I wanted to personally follow up and share how Pabbly can help you automate your business workflows and save hours of manual work every week. Then I have provided the information about my software. So I'm going to create a custom email, and to create this custom email, I'm going to map the name of the person or the lead which I have received from this LinkedIn, which is this one. Now over here, mapping is important so that every time you receive a new response, it is taken into consideration in this field. Manually entering the data will make this field static, and the information will not change even if you have received the new response. Over here, if I manually enter any detail, this field will become static, and every time I receive a new response, the result will not change. So as to keep this field dynamic, we use this process mapping instead of manually entering the details. Now that I've entered all these details, I'm not going to enter any file name or the attachment, but if you are sending this, please make sure that the file or the attachment does not exceed the given limit given over here. Now that I've entered all these details, we are going to execute this workflow. And I'm going to click on the save and send test request. Let's wait for the response. And here I have received the response. This response is a positive one. Let me quickly open my mailbox and check whether I have received any mail there or not. So here you see that we have received this mail. You can see that just 0 minutes ago we have received this mail. This was the same exact subject. Thanks for connecting Pabbly subscription billing management service. So this was the name which we have mapped, which we have received from the LinkedIn. And the name of the sender was Pabbly. It was sent to this current 742@pabblytudes.com. Here you see, hi Pabbly subscription billing management service. We have created this custom email, and this was the same exact email which we have written in our workflow, and we have sent this to this lead. So this is how this automation workflow is going to run. And now to summarize, we took LinkedIn as a trigger application where we made connection with Pabbly Connect. We received the new lead in LinkedIn, and then we wanted to send them the follow-up email with the help of Gmail. So we made connection between these two applications, executed this workflow, and sent the custom follow-up email. So this is how this automation workflow is going to run, and we have successfully created automation between this LinkedIn and Gmail with the help of Pabbly Connect. I hope you like this video. Thanks for watching.
Not only these applications, but you can integrate many more applications with the help of Pabbly Connect. Now, if you have any doubt, you can reach us at support@pabbly.com. If you have any query, you can reach us at forum.pabbly.com. And if you have any pricing related issue, you can visit the website given over here. Also, if you find our videos helpful, do share it with your friends and like and subscribe to our channel.